What is up, party people? Okay, we back in the building after a long-awaited return. This is going to be my update vlog because I was doing weekly vlogs, and the past 2 weeks I really didn't feel like speaking at all. I kind of just felt like in the space of listening and learning and taking things in. But I'm shoveling myself out of that at this moment because I haven't posted on YouTube, as you can tell, and I haven't been posting on Instagram either. So I'm gonna stop being so anti. I'll give you an update of what's been going on in the past couple weeks. I finished this book, The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth by John Maxwell. He's very well known for leadership and motivation, which I didn't know until after I bought the book. And I started becoming a person of influence. So by the same person who collaborates with an author named Jim Dornan. And I started this book because a lot of what I do in marketing has to do with influencing people. And when I'm in my personal life and I'm trying to get people to take certain actions that I believe will be better for them or whatever, communication is the sole mover of people. Is if I can't connect with them, which is actually my next book by the same author, Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. If I can't connect with them, if I can't move them to do something, then how effective am I? How impactful am I really, right? And so I want to do that in my personal life. I want to do that with, my brand, with you guys watching here on YouTube, with the people following me on Instagram. I want to be able to influence the people that are paying attention to me to do things that I think will create a higher quality of life for them, right? So that's why I kind of got into that. It's been pretty helpful so far. It really comes down to basics, things like integrity, compassion, appreciation, and respect. You know, my reads are always important. I went down to Florida. I had a good old time, hung out in Florida for like 3 days. And this is the exciting part. If you don't know yet, I don't think I've told you guys, like this past year, I've kind of been getting more in touch with my spirituality in the sense of connecting to the earth, right? So I've always been aware of my spirituality and like my connection to the earth in different ways, like feeling the magnetic energy fields in Sedona, Arizona as a kid, and just feeling grounded in the earth and naturally just wanting to walk barefoot in the soil and the concrete and just feeling grounded and wanting to get my hands dirty and like finding peace and oneness in nature. So I've always felt that connection to earth, and I even had psychedelic experiences that further that connection or amplify that connection. But this year, 2020, I've been kind of exploring the whole metaphysical concept of connecting to the earth, right? And so that started with herbs, right? I really don't feel much from crystals. I know that's the most popular thing, but with herbs for burning, right? I got patchouli, I got mandrake root, which is over there, and I got red sandalwood. Basically, long story short, I was in a crystal shop with my cousins earlier in the year. They've been into stuff like this, burning sage, all of those things. I've never been into it. I picked up crystals, didn't feel anything, never really have. Walked to a wall, and the wall had a bunch of herbs on it, instantly drawn to it. Picked up the ones that I felt the most energy from. And here we are. I just got my little cauldron. I've been burning it on top of old bricks from our yard, but I just got my cauldron this past week too. It just makes the burning process of these loose incense, basically, is what it is. That's what incense are, is a combination of herbs. So these are like loose incense, So this just makes it a bit easier. It doesn't fall everywhere, whatever. It just holds the coal and you drop it in there, it burns, sets the smell, you set your intentions, blah, 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 right? That I got into, and then recently my friend introduced me to, like, she's super duper big on crystals and everything in that space, right? Magic, witchcraft, everything, right? And you know, like, I've been skeptical, but then I found myself interested in herbs and stuff. And she put me on to this crystal called Numite, right? And it also goes by the name of the Sorcerer's Stone. It's a rock that is over 3 billion years old. 3 billion years old. So, you know, it automatically caught my interest, right? So I had to get myself some Numite, right? And this thing, I'm just fascinated by it. I've been fascinated by it since I saw it on the internet, and I'm fascinated by it now. I hope that's focusing. It's, if you couldn't see, it's like black with these blue shards in the middle. And it's just amazing to me that in my hand, I almost dropped it, in my hand, I can be holding a piece of life from over 3 billion years ago. Isn't that fascinating? And it's pretty powerful too. This is the first crystal that I've felt something from, like, actively. And it's very trippy because it's like, even now holding it in my hand, I can feel the energy that is being exchanged between my palm and this rock. And that, to me, is absolutely fascinating. It just came in today. It caught my eye on the internet. It's catching my eye now. And I'm interested to, like, learn more and see where it goes. And now that I've gotten this and I kind of have this experience, I'm starting to be interested in more crystals like red jasper, amethyst, like amethyst towers and stuff, hawk's eye, like these different things. And now I just feel like I opened a whole new door. Like, the Cody in 2020 is a complete foreigner to every Cody prior, right? Like, crystals, burning herbs, like, what are you doing? But honestly, I'm just following different paths, whatever that is, things that seem right to me. And I don't always have a logical explanation for that. Like, this seems right. This seems right. And so I'm just gonna do it. And like, my previous self would have thought that it's silly. And there are people gonna be out there that think it's silly right now. And you know what? It might be, you know, it might be silly. You know, I could be very misunderstanding the way of the world, but if it feels right, I'm gonna do it because that's gonna allow me to discover things within myself, what I like, what I don't like, alignment, everything of that nature. If you also haven't noticed, the background's a little different. Changed up the office in the past couple of weeks. My desk was all the way over there in that corner. I changed it over here. I feel like, I don't know, there for everything to fit how I wanted, I was facing the wall. Facing the wall when you're working is kind of like, it can be good when you need to just isolate and not see anything else, but on a day-to-day basis, it kind of just feels like you're facing a wall, right? Like, here in this space, I feel a bit more creative. And that's what I need because I have systems down, but creativity is the thing I need. That is my update. The next couple videos are gonna look something like, well, I know the next video I am going to speak about basically how to get whatever you want in your life. And this is not gonna be from a manifestation standpoint. This is going to be a principle that I have learned and adopted, and that I have realized when looking at successful people in this lifetime. So I'm actually going to go ahead and record that video now, and it'll probably be posted a few days after this video. And I think I can edit it, go back and provide the little card, like, if you're, I think like right here, or right here. I think it's right here. Anyway, so you can click on that, skip over to that next video. So, I mean, quick update, your boy is back. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is back. Oh, and I got a facial last week I got treated to a facial. My skin feels so clean and fresh. I shaved off the beard that I was trying to grow because I just got like impatient with it. It's been months, and it's just like hair's growing on this side, but not so much on this side. I don't feel like dealing with it anymore. Shit, I mean, life is good. But peace, y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next video.